In this video, let's explore the two different sides of Gwen that we see in Across the Spider-Verse. It's genuinely refreshing how the creators took the time to build out her character much more in this movie, really highlighting her personal struggles and adding all this extra depth to who she is, rather than keeping her as nothing more than just a love interest for Miles. That kind of thoughtful development is precisely what turns her relationship with him into something so captivating and real, since we get to see both of them grappling with their own challenges and growing through them in meaningful ways. Basically, throughout Across the Spider-Verse, Gwen finds herself caught right in the middle of a tough pull between two powerful forces in her life: her deep feelings for Miles and the heavy sense of duty she feels toward the Spider Society. On one side, her heart keeps pulling her toward Miles, urging her to stand by his side and follow what feels right emotionally. But pulling her the other way is this intense obligation to the Spider Society, complete with all the enormous pressure and expectations that come along with it, making everything feel so conflicted for her. When she's out there on her own as Spider-Woman, she comes across as super sarcastic, full of sass, and always ready with a quick joke to lighten things up or keep her guard high.
It's more of a meta commentary on what we call art, but it's also art. Oh look, it's your cousin.
Yet, whenever she's around Miles, that tough outer shell just melts away completely. She becomes way softer in how she acts, a little awkward in those sweet moments, and you can tell she's so much happier and more at ease.
Well, it's the first time for everything, right?
She truly feels comfortable letting her real self show around him, which makes their connection stand out even more. But honestly, her biggest mistake, the one that caused so much trouble, was not being upfront and honest with Miles from the start. She convinced herself that she could somehow juggle everything at once, staying a loyal, obedient soldier in the Spider Society while also being there for Miles in the way he needed. That flawed thinking ended up being her worst error, leading to all sorts of heartbreak and complications that she didn't see coming. Throughout the film, you can clearly see how torn Gwen was between her two sides, that constant tug of war between her heart and her duty making every moment with her feel so real and tense. When she first gets to Miles' universe, her job is straightforward: monitor the spot, keep eyes on him to stop any trouble, but she blows it off right away, spending all that time with Miles instead, just enjoying being together and forgetting the spot completely as they connect on a deeper level.
Replay complete.
Oh, why?
Then comes the big chase when the whole Spider Society is after Miles, and her reluctance is obvious. Like she's fighting herself every step. She even tells Jessica right in the middle of it that her gut is saying something else entirely, pushing her to side with Miles and back him up because that's what feels truly right. Jessica, as her mentor, tells her to think with her head, not her feelings, which is enough to make Gwen keep acting like the good soldier for the society, even though her heart is yelling at her to choose Miles and stick by him no matter what.
No, he's your friend, and it's the only way. But my gut says that use your head.
When Jessica hits Miles with her motorcycle and Gwen uses her web to catch him, she has the perfect shot to capture him. We know she's more than capable, but she just freezes up, unable to do it because it's Miles, not some stranger. He's the one who means everything to her, so her emotions lock her in place right there. When Miguel and the Spider Society track down Miles' location, look at her face, pure sadness, like she hates being part of it but goes along anyway, pushing forward with the group instead of following her heart's call. It all hits rock bottom when Miles learns the truth about her secrets, and that moment breaks her because she sees how bad she hurt him, realizing the depth of the damage she's done to their bond. You can watch the Miles loyal side of her start winning out, building up until she sees Miguel going way too far with him. That's when she finally stands up for Miles boldly. It's too bad he wasn't there when that happened. He still sees her as part of the crew that chased him down, locked in that image of betrayal. The growth in Gwen's character across the film is just beautifully handled, with the creators fully committing to make her so relatable by loading her up with those deep, gritty flaws that resonate with a lot of people. She's nowhere near some idealized, flawless love interest, and that's precisely what keeps her engaging. Those perfect characters in stories often drag on boringly because they sidestep any real conflict, leaving everything feeling too neat and devoid of the messy tension that makes relationships pop. What she pulled on Miles was seriously messed up, no denying it. We all watched her shatter his heart in a way that lingered. But that very fallout cranks up the raw emotion and sizzling tension for whatever comes next between them, especially now that Miles lost all his trust in her. Through most stories, it's always the male protagonist dropping the ball, hurting his love interest, or stirring up the chaos that leaves her upset and reeling from his choices. This time, Gwen's the one delivering that heartbreak to Miles instead of him doing it to her, shaking up the formula completely for a bold, unexpected perspective that breathes fresh life into their whole arc. Her development in the film hits amazing highs, transforming her into this richly layered standout, even if it's truly unfortunate how much hate she gets from some people ever since Across the Spider-Verse was released. The way her two sides clash, her burning love for Miles wrestling against the unyielding duty she feels to the Spider Society, turns her struggles into something deeply compelling that sticks with you, like a mirror to those everyday battles between heart and obligation. But come the end, that Miles side of her surges forward to claim the win, her heart finally calling the shots as she locks in with him completely, tuning out the Spider Society for good and stepping up to own every last one of her missteps with real accountability. Gwen's under no false hopes. She knows getting Miles' trust back after the hurt she dished out won't be some smooth, easy ride. It'll take grit and time. Yet she's all in, refusing to quit on him no matter the cost, setting the stage perfectly for that thick electric tension to explode when they finally lock eyes again in Beyond the Spider-Verse.